We're getting into the Christmas holidays, and what a great way to kick it off. Saturday, right here in beautiful Marshfield, Santa's coming to town via boat, and who better to tell us about this than Marshfield Harbormaster Mike DiMeo. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Good morning, Christine, and good morning to all the listeners out there.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Santa at the Town Pier, this has become quite a tradition here in Marshfield. Time and place.
Yeah, so it's this is our 12th year for Santa Claus at the pier. He comes in via Harbormaster boat. Santa arrives at 11:30 sharp. It's going to be a little brisk and chilly, so I urge everybody to get there early to get in line to see Santa Claus. It's a good event. We have over 200 kids usually show up, and it's also, this whole thing is really put together by a host of volunteers.
And, you know, and Santa at the Town Pier, if people aren't familiar with that exactly, let's say they're newcomers and want to come down there, that's right in Brant Rock.
Yes, we're located at 100 Central Street in Brant Rock, right on the Town Pier.
Now, I know you also ask to bring an unwrapped gift for Stuff a Cruiser. What's that part of?
Yeah, so that's part of the police campaign where we take unwrapped gifts and we donate them to Marshfield Community Christmas via cruisers. It's a good event the chief likes to put on every year. We take in a lot of it. You'd be amazed how many gifts are dropped off by the volunteers and people of Marshfield. I've seen over 40, 50 bikes in there sometimes and a ton of unwrapped gifts. So it works out well. And the pier just serves as a secondary location for folks to bring gifts, and all those gifts get transported back to the station. Then they get brought to the Marshfield Community Christmas before
terrific.
Christmas. So.
Now, when you have the people gathering there, I know in the past you had some things like you've had cocoa, snacks, things like that. Is that part of the celebration this year?
Absolutely is. So we had the Friends of Peter Argo Park will be having hot chocolate. The Marshfield Corners is a big help as well. They help out with the popcorn and candy canes. The Chamber of Commerce actually helps out as well. They do all the photos for us, all the professional photos. And the Marshfield Commercial Fishermen every year decorate the lobster trap Christmas tree, which looks outstanding this year. I think each year it gets better and better. I think they kind of perfect it every year to make it look even nicer. So, like I said, it's a community event where everybody gets together. It's not just the Harbormaster Police Department. It's everybody. It's the community that comes together and make it a nice special event. It's not a long event, but it's a nice touch to the town.
And, you know, it's interesting. Again, it's 11:30 to 1 that's on Saturday. It seems like when we've sent reporters down there and they've taken pictures, that lobster trap tree is unbelievable. If you haven't seen that, that's really something to see. But the kids look like they're jumping out of their skin with excitement.
Yeah, it's actually hard to keep the kids off the pier, so we do block off the pier to keep them away from the water, because Santa Claus does come along the pier, makes a nice fell swoop along the pier, and then comes back around, docks up, and we deliver Santa Claus with a life jacket on, obviously, and he gets brought up, escorted to his chair.
That sounds wonderful. And when you talk to some of the parents afterwards, because they said you guys have been doing this for a dozen years, what do they tell you? What do the kids like about it?
I think the kids are very appreciative of it. Many parents text me or call me and say, "Mike, that was a good event. Thank you for doing that." And I have to say, it's not just me; it's the volunteers that really make it. It's like if the fishermen are bringing their traps in this time of year, and they're giving their time to drop those traps off versus taking them home. We also have volunteers like Mary Sullivan and Mike Walsh, who donate their time decorating the lights, making the Christmas tree, and all those things. So it's all those people that really help out to make it a community event. And I think it's one, if not the best around, it's one of the best around.
That's awesome. And time and place one more time for our listeners.
Yep. So it'll be tomorrow, 11:30 to 1 p.m. at the Town Pier in Green Harbor.
That's awesome. And again, this is Marshfield Harbormaster Mike DiMeo. We'll get this information up online, too. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Bye.